So, very good morning, viewers. Welcome to the latest episode of Thoughtful Leaders, an initiative on the thoughts of education at College Dunia. So, I am very glad today that Dr. Shanthi is ma'am, who is serving as a Dean of Innovation and Entrepreneurship in Mount Carmel College. So, ma'am is carrying total 30 plus years of teaching and administration experience. So, very glad to onboard you today, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining this interview. So, ma'am, as a person with such a vast experience, I would request you to share some of your experiences. What kind of journey you had in past 30 years?
Thank you, Victor. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share the details of entrepreneurship and innovation cell of our college and my journey with College Dunia. I have been serving in this institution since 2004 and I'm being part of Department of Economics. Right from 2007, I'm heading this entrepreneurship cell of our Mount Carmel College. From that time till today, we are encouraging the students to think in terms of entrepreneurship and to become an entrepreneur in the future. The reason is, world is just, it's not only education. They also need to think in terms of to be on their own, to encourage them to become an entrepreneur. We have set up this entrepreneurship cell in our college to think in terms of, very innovatively and to be different from others and to become a successful one in the future. In the year 2018, when MHRD insisted the higher educational institutions in India to set up IIC, that is Institution Innovation Council, in our college, we have set up Mount Carmel Center for Incubation, Innovation and Entrepreneurship. Through that cell, till today, we are trying to spread awareness about entrepreneurship, innovation, how to be innovative, how to think differently, how to put their ideas together and convert their ideas into a business, a good business idea, and to launch the same successfully in the future. So this is background with which we are functioning in our college.
So thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your journey today. Right. Coming back to the next question. So, ma'am, can you introduce entrepreneurship and innovation cell of your college, and how innovation is taking the role in entrepreneurship, and how does the college innovation cell promoting innovations and entrepreneurship on your campus?
The entrepreneurship is very important, vital in any economy, right? Entrepreneurs are the one who drive innovation and they are the one they create jobs and then they contribute for the growth and development of an economy. These entrepreneurs, if they wanted to be so successful in an economy, they need to be very, very innovative. Innovation is the key thing now. Invention and innovation are the two important traits an entrepreneur should possess. So we wanted to inculcate that habit in the minds of students through our entrepreneurship and innovation cell here in our college here. Because if they wanted to be successful in the business in the future, they need to think out of box. They cannot be doing what others are doing in the same manner, then they will become a regular business man or woman in the future. So we want them to be a successful entrepreneur or successful startup venture in the future. We encourage them to be different from others. In our college, initially when we started in 2007, we called our entrepreneurship cell as an initium. Initium means is the one which encourages them to start from a point and then grow and then reach the higher level in the future. We were having different teams which were taking care of different activities, different sectors we can say. For example, one sector used to take care of the marketing activities, the other one takes care of social entrepreneurship, the other one publicity, like that. And we created the awareness initially about this entrepreneurship in the campus, motivated the students and encourage them to take part in various kinds of activities, entrepreneurial related activities. Not only students, even the different departments used to take part in our signature event, which we call it as a E-Week, Entrepreneurship Week. Every year we celebrate this week and encourage even the departments, all the departments in our college used to contribute for that. They also take part in it. If I look at how we function after we became Mount Carmel Center for Innovation, Incubation and Entrepreneurship, which was set up in the year 2018, which is part of MHRD's IIC, Institution Innovation Council. We have three important components to this MCC-IIE. One is our Skill Development Center. Second one, we also protect the ideas and inventions by our students and faculty through this IPR cell, that is intellectual property relations, that IPR, intellectual property rights cell. And we also have an incubation center, which is a registered company, Section 8 registered company. Okay. Now through Skill Development Center, what do? We provide various kinds of skill training. We have entered into an MOU with KVIC and other organizations. Through them, we provide different kinds of skill training, and at the end of it, they also get a certification from the government. And they are eligible for any kind of loans or any further assistance under various government schemes. So we promote their skill, their efficiency. And if the other part of it is that IPR cell, which I was mentioning, intellectual property cell, this we have set up in collaboration with Karnataka State Council for Science and Technology. Through this cell, we try to protect the ideas which comes out of research or which comes out from the business idea, both from faculty and the students' perspective. We try to register for patents and trademark, design patent or idea patent, etc. We protect their ideas. And third part of it is the incubation center. So here, through this incubation center, we are trying to nurture the ideas of both faculty and students right from the initial stage till they launch their product or service in the market. We provide different kinds of services or facilities. Now, how do we promote the innovation on the campus? If you look at, to promote that innovation, we conduct various events, right from that is, we can say business idea competition or hackathon or ideathon competitions. Different competitions will be held to encourage students to come up with different ideas. They take part in it, and then like the best ideas will be screened and they will be rewarded or awarded at the end of it. And second thing, if you look at it, apart from conducting these competitions to encourage them to think in that line, we also conduct workshops like design thinking workshops, right? And then we also call the startup owners, ask them to share their journey with them, telling their stories, how they started. So these kind of motivational sessions also we conduct on campus, which will encourage the students to think in that line. And we also motivate them to go and take part in other activities and competition outside the college also, which also encourage them to think differently. For the faculties, every that is, we can say semester, we call proposals. We invite proposals. What kind of proposals is for the innovative product ideas? So they will be submitting their proposals to the incubation center, and we have a technical committee, expertise committee, which will scrutinize those ideas. And we will ask them to, present their ideas. Based on the recommendations of the technical committee, we select those ideas and we try to nurture those ideas and convert their ideas into a real-time startup. So this is how we try and promote innovation and entrepreneurship on campus here.
So, ma'am, this is very great to know that your college is doing this kind of innovations and activities for the students for the coming future, and that is very much helpful for them to grow, right, ma'am? So, coming back with the next question, ma'am, how Mount Carmel Incubator Foundation benefits student and faculty in their entrepreneurship journey, and what facilities are provided by your center?
Yeah, as far as any educational institution is concerned, there are three stakeholders. One is that faculty, the other one is the student, and third one is the institution. So all the three stakeholders will be benefited by being part of this innovation council here. From institution perspective, if you look at it, we are able to implement various innovative ideas on campus here, and then it also enables us to enter into various MOUs with different organizations, and we have also launched startup policy, IPR policy and other related policies on campus, which will enable us to do or work on a systematic manner. Secondly, if you look at from student perspective, it enables them, it helps them in opening up of their new ventures, and also they are able to think in a different way, innovative manner, right? And they are exposed to different kinds of competitions, and they are able to do a networking with the investors, entrepreneurs and other people with whom they can have further interactions and mentoring sessions, etc. And for faculty, they are provided training on different aspects of entrepreneurial journey, and they are also provided with certificates for that, and they are recognized on campus, and also it enables them to become a good leader and networking, and finally they also get an opportunity to start up their own venture. So these are the benefits for all the three stakeholders of our college. And Victor, you asked me about what are the facilities which we are offering for our students, faculties through this incubation center.
Right, ma'am.
Our incubation center, as I told you before, is a Section 8 company, registered company. Why it is a registered company is we are also looking at funds from the other institutions and agencies for the development and growth of our incubation center. Through this incubation center, any incubator, whoever is becoming an incubator, either a faculty or a student, will have different facilities. First one is that they have an access to all the resources. Resources in the sense both financial resources as well as the physical resources. When we talk about financial resources, we provide them with the seed fund. The seed fund, how do we provide? Based on their requirement. When they make a proposal to us, they will also come out with the requirement for seed fund. We will go through and then we will sanction the seed fund. And how do they repay it? That is, when you look at it, they can use the total seed fund and give some stake to the incubation center, or they can return the total amount without giving any stake to the incubation center. That is one thing. Secondly, they can use the physical resources, the laboratories and other facilities for working on their product or working on their ideas. We also give a physical space here for the startups for a nominal rent. We provide all other standard incubation center facilities like a printer and then Wi-Fi facilities and computers on a minimal rental basis here. Apart from this, they also get a facility like a hands-on learning experience by attending various training programs which we are organizing. Another important facility which we offer them is the mentoring services. We have a good team of mentors consisting of both internal faculties plus the external experts are also part of our mentor team. So they get access to mentoring sessions and then they can also work with them. And another facility is that through IPR cell, we also enable them to file for patents and copyrights. And we are also providing them the facility of legal services through our auditors. So these are all the facilities which our incubation center and entrepreneurship cell is offering to our faculty and students to convert their good business ideas and launch them in the future.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, coming back with the last question, any suggestions you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students who are looking for similar kind of journey?
It's a very good and encouraging question. I like it. Currently, we can say the students, they are very, very knowledgeable, they are very smart and intelligent, and the good thing is that they have an exposure to the social media, they have an exposure to the outside world to a greater extent, not like before. They know what is happening in today's world, and in that juncture, all those students, those who are alumni of our college or the current youth who wanted to do something differently, or even apart from these two people, any other organizations who wanted to work in this field can come to us. We encourage students, alumni and others to work with us. They may be having ideas, but they may not be able to implement it in a right manner. So we are here to help them in implementing it, right through providing different, facilities. Say for example, it could be either finance or it could be any other facilities, non-financial assistance, or it could relate it to IPR, or it could relate it to research or any areas. We are ready to provide any kind of assistance to them. My suggestion for these youngsters is don't think that only education is important for your future, but it is also equally important to think in an innovative manner and think that you should become an entrepreneur instead of a job, taking up a job from somebody else. You think in terms of becoming a job provider instead of a job taker in the future. So to be a job provider, we are offering various kinds of assistance and help. So anytime you can come to us and then take our help.
So thank you so much, ma'am, for taking a part in this interview today. And I'm very glad that I could onboard you today, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing your journey and your experience and sharing some information and knowledge about your Mount Carmel College, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you for the opportunity.